Hello? Hema?
Hello.
Hello, so we are just waiting for the other guys, right? Okay.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, so I'll leave and then
So how do you guys think you did on the quiz?
I didn't do that great.
me either. I got like a 70 something on it.
Me too.
Yeah, it always seems like she asks so many like questions that you have to think about that like you don't have enough time to think about.
Yeah.
You're rushing through it,
That
and then
is
when
true.
you when we read through it as a group, I'm like, oh yeah, that would make sense. But I'm like, I had less than a minute to answer this, so
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I always finish it with like 20 seconds left, and I'm just like, ah.
Just barely. Yeah.
thank goodness they're not worth a lot of points.
That's true. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's just worth 10% of the grade.
Yeah.
The projects are worth the majority of the grade, I think.
That makes
Oh,
me
okay.
so happy. So I got 100 on the last one, so I'm like, if I can keep that up, then my grade can stay good.
For sure.
Okay. Are we okay to start, guys?
Not sure where Emily is. She said that 7:30 was good for her.
Oh, yeah.
It's one more. Oh.
She hasn't sent an email, so should we just give her a couple more minutes and then get started?
I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ability to pay attention.
Shall I go ahead and get started?
Yeah, and then if she comes, we can catch her up.
All right.
Are we good with doing the same order?
Yeah.
Yeah, works for me.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how was this the same order?
So you'll start, and then we'll go Emma, and then me, and then.
Okay. Okay. Question number 1. The cocktail party effect is the equal division of attention between competing messages, the inability to pay attention to one message in the presence of competing messages, the diminished awareness of information in a crowd, the ability to pay attention to one message and ignore others, yet hear distinctive features of the unattended messages. I think it's the last one, the ability to pay attention to one message and ignore others.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. But yeah.
So the ability to pay attention to one message, ignore others, yet hear distinctive features.
That's the one.
Okay.
Okay. Question 2. In Broadbent's filter model, the stages of information processing occur in which order? Detector, filter, sensory, store, memory, detector, sensory, store, filter, memory, filter, detector, sensory, store, memory, or sensory, store, filter, detector, memory.
It's sensory, filter, detector, and memory.
Okay. Good.
What was the third one? Sensory store?
Sensory, store, filter, detector, and then memory.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. With the Stroop effect, you would expect to find the longest response times when the shape and the name matched, the color and the name differed, the color and the name matched, and the shape and the name differed. I think it's the color and the name.
I think so too.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, which one? The color in the name?
Because
Yep.
your brain is used to the name, like reads the name first and finds meaning in the name, and then it processes, oh, the color's different.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
When Sam listens to his girlfriend Susan in the restaurant and ignores other people's conversations, he is engaged in the process of blank attention, divided, low load, selective, or cocktail party.
I put selective.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, selective.
I don't remember what I put.
Okay. Okay. Research on the use of cell phones while driving indicates that the main effect of cell phone use on driving safety can be attributed to the fact that attention is used up by the cognitive task of talking on the phone. The negative effect can be decreased by using hands-free units. In one of these, the problem with cell phones is that attention is distracted from the task of driving by the need to hold the phone and drive with one hand. I'm not sure because I don't remember, but I think it's the main effect.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Question 6. Which of the following is most closely associated with Treisman's attenuation theory of selective attention? Dictionary unit, pre-queuing, Stroop experiments, or late selection?
I put dictionary unit, but I don't remember if I got that one right or wrong.
Yeah, I think I put that one too, actually.
Yeah, dictionary unit.
According to your text, the ability to divide attention depends on all the following except practice, the type of tasks, the difficulty of task, and task queuing.
Isn't it task queuing?
I think so.
Because I don't remember seeing it in that section.
Yeah, I think it is task queuing.
Lon has no idea what she just read in her text because she was thinking about how hungry she is and what she is going to have for dinner. This is a real-world example of an object-based attentional failure, the late selection model of attention, the cocktail party phenomenon, or inattentional blindness. Isn't it inattentional blindness?
That's what I put, but
I think so, yeah. That's what I put down too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stimuli we are consciously aware of light within the field known as our attention. I think it's overt or covert. I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm gonna look that one up. I looked it up in the.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the difference between that one.
Yep.
One of them is in and one of them is out. So I think one of them was.
Let's see. Overt is shifting attention from one place to another by moving the eyes. And covert is shifting attention from one place to another while keeping the eyes stationary.
The stimuli we are consciously aware of lie within the field known as maybe it's the one that starts with an A. I can't pronounce.
Attenuated?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't remember
so it says which part of selective attention analyzes the incoming information in terms of physical characteristics, language, and meaning. So like when it's in that state, you're analyzing it. So consciously aware of. Selective, I don't know. I think it's either the attenuative or the selective. Because the other one involves us like looking or reading.
Yeah. I think it's selective, but I'm not totally sure.
Selective is attending to one thing while ignoring others. So it's not selective.
Okay.
Mhm.
So attenuated? Are we good with that one?
Could be attenuated.
I don't know. Feel super confident, but
Yeah, I think this is one of the ones that I got wrong.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just scrambling with this question. I was just like, okay, overt.
Yeah. So did we decide on attenuated?
I think so. Like,
okay, let's do it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, question 10. Which of the following is an experimental procedure used to study how attention affects the processing of competing stimuli? Filtering, early selection, channeling, or dichotic listening? It's the dichotic listening one,
Dichotic.
right?
Mhm.
That's what I guessed, but I didn't have time to look that one up, so I wasn't sure.
Because isn't that the one where there's like one message that you have to listen to in one ear, and then they're just like they have another message that's in the other ear, and then they ask like later. Okay.
Yeah, it is dichotic. I just looked it up.
Sweet.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
All right, so in a dichotic listening experiment, blank refers to the procedure that is used to force participants to pay attention to a specific message in one ear among competing messages in the other ear. I think shadowy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I put.
That's what I put down.
When a person is shadowing a message, he or she is ignoring it while paying attention to another message, thinking about something closely related to the message, silently following it mentally, or saying the message out loud. I put saying the message out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I put.
What do you understand for that question? Like how a person is shadowing a message and also saying it out loud.
The definition
At
of
the
shadowing.
at the beginning of the textbook on page 88, well, the chapter, it says that you're hearing what you're repeating.
Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're repeating what you're hearing. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Get my words mixed up.
Okay, thank you. Okay, it's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The filter model proposes that the filter identifies the attended message based on higher order characteristics, meaning physical characteristics, modality. I think physical.
Yeah, I think I put meaning too. I'm not sure though.
I don't remember what I put. We should probably look this one up really quick.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is it physical characteristics?
I think so. Now that I looked it up, it makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Question 14. According to the filter model of attention, which of the following messages would likely be identified by the filter? All messages within earshot, all sensory messages, a message with an unfamiliar foreign accent, or all messages selected by the filter?
Would it be all messages selected by the filter?
I'm not sure.
I think that or all sensory messages.
Within earshot?
Yeah, I think it's all messages within earshot. I think.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's my time. Is it my time?
I
So
think it's Gemma's.
Oh.
I think.
Which
Wait.
theorist?
What did we put for 14?
I don't know if we decided, because I think it's all messages within earshot, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm likely to be identified. I don't know for sure, because like for like the cocktail effect and stuff, like sometimes you don't, like you can't hear the other people around you. But I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I was looking at Broadbent's model, and it looks like it's messages selected by the filter because there's a number of steps that messages go through.
If you can find it in the book, I'm good with that.
Okay.
So are we good with messages selected by the filter?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So which theorist is responsible for proposing the idea of a filter model of attention? Well, we just talked about Broadbent, so that's cool.
Yeah, that was a nice, easy one.
The Broadbent's model is called an early selection model because incoming information is selected by the detector. The filtering step occurs before the information enters the sensory zone. The filter eliminates unattended information right at the beginning of the flow of information. Only a select set of environmental information enters the system.
I put only a select set of environment information enters the system, but I also guessed on that one. So.
I think I might have put that one as well, but I don't remember.
Wait, which one did you guys decide on?
I guess only a select set of environmental information enters the system. But this is one of the ones I like went back and only had a couple. Like I had to do it really fast.
Okay, yeah, because I think what happens with his is, I was looking in the book, and I think it's the filtering step occurs before the information enters the sensory store.
That one makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Question 17. Which experimental result caused problems for Broadbent's filter model of selective attention? The result of Cherry's experiment demonstrating the cocktail party phenomenon, a result where listeners can shadow a message presented in the attended ear, a result where listeners don't notice words presented up to 35 times in the unattended ear, or the result of the Dear Aunt Jane experiment.
It was the Dear Aunt Jane experiment, right? Because that's the only one I remember being talked about.
I think so, and I'm pretty sure that the other experiments were presented before him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I put also Dear Aunt Jane.
Okay. Question 18. Suppose twin teenagers are vying for their mother's attention. The mother is trying to pay attention to one of her daughters, though both girls are talking, one about her boyfriend, one about a school project. According to the operating characteristics of Treisman's attenuator, it is most likely the attenuator is analyzing the incoming messages in terms of meaning, language, physical characteristics, or direction.
I put meaning because meaning is her putting all this stuff together, and she knows that one is talking about her boyfriend and the other is talking about a school project.
Yeah, that's the one that makes the most sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other
Yeah,
one we
that's what
answered
also means.
typical for? Was it the same guy or was it someone different?
What'd you say?
The one where we talked earlier in the quiz about like the physical.
Oh, the physical characteristics?
Yeah, which one was that about?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Wasn't it for a different person entirely? Because I'm pretty sure it's for Broadbent's experiment.
Yeah, I think it was for Broadbent.
I'm pretty sure I put meaning too. I just wanted to make sure I didn't make the same mistake.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so whose turn is it? Mine?
I think so.
Okay. According to Treisman's attenuation model, which of the following would you expect to have the highest threshold for most people? Money, their child's first name, home, or platypus? I put their child's first name.
I put platypus.
Yeah,
I did
put
too.
platypus too.
Yeah.
Because high thresholds, it's uncommon words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did that backwards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
High threshold in Treisman's model of attention implies that all signals cause activation. It takes a strong signal to cause activation. Weak signals can cause activation, or no signals cause activation.
It would be that it takes a strong signal, right? Because I mean, the question, the previous question kind of mentions it a little bit.
Yeah, it would.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, 21. The main difference between early and late selection models of attention is that in late selection models, selection of stimuli for final processing doesn't occur until the information is analyzed for modality, physical characteristics, locations, or meaning. I think I remember I put meaning.
I think it's meaning. Not 100% sure.
I don't remember. Let's see. Early model of selection.
I think it's meaning. Yeah, I think it's meaning.
Yeah, it's meaning, I think.
Okay. Cool. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's question 22. Suppose you are in the kitchen writing a grocery list while your roommate is watching TV in the next room. A commercial for spaghetti sauce comes on TV. Although you are not paying attention to the TV, you suddenly remember that you need to pick up spaghetti sauce and add it to the list. Your behavior is best predicted by which of the following models of attention? Object-based, late selection, early selection, and spotlight.
I think late selection.
That one makes sense. Do you remember even reading about spotlight attention?
Nah.
So late selection?
I think so, yeah. I think that's what I put down.
All right. If you are folding towels that have just come out of the laundry while watching television, you may find that you don't have to pay much attention to the process of folding the towel. This sort of familiar task that does not require much of your attention would be an example of a low load task.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Yeah, that's what I put down too.
Question 24. Which of the following everyday scenarios is most likely to support what the early selection approach would say about how attention will affect the performance of the two tasks involved? Humming a familiar song while washing dishes, conversing on the phone while doing a crossword puzzle, reading a novel while walking on a treadmill, or driving home while thinking about a problem at work.
I think it's conversing on the phone while doing a crossword puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I got this one wrong, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, but that one makes the most sense to me. Because you're like,
Okay.
yeah, you're like dividing your attention to two things that require a lot of attention.
Yeah, because when you're driving home, you like already know the route and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And walking on a treadmill is just like, okay, yep. And both washing dishes and humming a song are low load.
That's
Okay.
true. Okay.
Okay, it's not time. Okay. The use of a machine that tracks the movement of one's eyes can help reveal the shifting of one's overt attention.
I think so, because when you have overt attention, your eyes are moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when it's covert, it's just one fixed thing. You can't move your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, question 26. Eye tracking studies investigating attention as we carry out actions such as making a peanut butter sandwich shows that a person's eye movements were influenced by unusual objects placed in the scene, were determined primarily by the task, usually followed a motor action by a fraction of a second, or continually scanned all objects and areas of the scene. I think isn't it determined by the task?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Question 27. The distribution of attention among two or more tasks is known as divergent tasking, dual attention, divided attention, or multitasking. I think I put
Isn't
divided.
it? Yeah, that's what I put.
What'd you guys put down?
Divided attention.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I put down too. Yay.
According to Miravin and Baumeister, self-control, self-regulation is like a sponge, iceberg, muscle, or computer.
A muscle?
Yeah.
Yep. Muscle.
Is it my time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
According to the discussion of self-control, self-regulation in the class slides, we can likely conclude that any self-control effort is doomed to fail eventually. We cannot hope to gain more self-control until we are older and have more patience. Self-control is sheer willpower and determination of the person. All self-control efforts draw upon a similar cognitive inner resource.
The last one, right?
Yeah, I think it's the last one.
Similar cognitive inner resource.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Okay, question 30. It was presented how self-regulation or self-control is based upon our inner cognitive resources. Using our basic knowledge of the gospel, what might we conclude about self-regulation? Self-regulation can be strengthened, particularly as we pray for help and go through life experiences. Self-regulation is a good thing that can help us progress eternally. All of these, it is necessary for the individual to control oneself and choose good.
All of these?
All of these.
Yeah, I put all of these.
This was the easiest question.
Yeah, it was nice.
That and the muscle one.
Yeah.
The muscle one.
Yeah, I don't know how the muscle, how like self-control can be like an iceberg, but it helped with the question, helped me pick it out. So that was good.
Maybe it makes you sink like the Titanic.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
I wonder why they don't grade it automatically.
What?
I wonder why they don't grade it automatically since it's multiple choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know.
It bothers me.
Me too. But we've gotten A's on all of the group ones so far, so I'm pretty confident in our group ability.
That's good.
So this week we have our cognitive projects review stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
me and Emma already have ours up because I looked at Emma's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm gonna look at anyone's tomorrow morning. Yeah.
I haven't started mine yet. I completely forgot that it was due this week.
No worries.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
It's due on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So I think if we have it on the Google Docs by Friday, we should be good so that we have time to evaluate each other's stuff.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's not due to her until next week, but this week is just so we can have time to peer review.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Mhm.
week is just like for us to peer review and see like how we can like help out with your guys's, with everyone else's. So yeah.
Okay, can we submit it on Friday and like one of you can check it, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do you know how to use
So grateful that we do this.
Yeah, it's so helpful.
Yeah, my grammar has slowly gotten worse the longer I've been in college, which is ironic. And so I'm just like, I need help.
Yeah.
Depending on the teacher, I either always get like 100% or I get like really bad on my writing, depending on what their like preference is. That's why I don't like writing so much because it's all based on what they like, not whether you can.
Yeah, it's not like dependent on like your work itself. It's dependent on
Yeah.
what they like about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
So frustrating. But this teacher likes it, so I'm happy this semester.
Yeah, for
All right,
sure.
sweet. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's the only other thing that's really big that's due this week.
Okay.
I'll post the video on our discussion board thing.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
All right.